And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. They get it back. Kicks it out to Lillard. He feeds it to Matthews. From downtown, Portland no good that time either. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis.
And if there was an aspect of the game that jumped out at me, guys, it was the rebound. There was a huge difference in the effort both teams were making on the glass.
Well, they got pushed around all game long, and when that happened, you're going to get out-rebounded.
Lillard with no one around. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Lillard's got the first 3 points tonight for the Trailblazers. On defense, Portland. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Outside for Batum. Parker against Lillard. Pulls it up. The rebound by the Spurs. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Pass to Batum. Matthews dishes to Aldridge. Hits the jumper.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Parker outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, Aldridge and Leonard, the combo inside. Steve Blake is out there with a floater. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. Now Batum. Ginobili missing from long range. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Blake, covered by Mills. Shot clock at 5. Shot left block. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Marcus Aldridge with a career high in scoring last season, top 10 in the league. Such a versatile offensive game. He can knock down the jump shot and also post up down low.
McCollum's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
And Aldridge is a player with outstanding touch. Shoots over 80% from the line and is able to hit contested jumpers with his high-release, high-arcing shot. It's one of the prettiest and most difficult shots to deal with.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Blake kicks to Afflalo. The drive by Aldridge. Lays it up and banks it in. Aldridge has got 5 points in the quarter. And Aldridge, guys, great in the pick and roll with Damian Lillard, their terrific point guard. But Steve, also the pick and pop. Excellent range on that jump shot.
Yeah, and Kevin, as good as he is facing up, he's even more deadly posting up inside and shooting that turnaround jumper. So this guy has a lot of weapons in his arsenal.
Here's Bellinelli following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And he gets it to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Portland leading by 4.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Blake for 3. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
And Lillard kicks to Matthews. And the pass to McCollum. Feeds to Matthews. The dish to Aldridge. The 8-footer. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And we finished one half of basketball. Trailblazers lead by 6. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this thing around?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you at the table.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
On the floor for San Antonio. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the 1. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Tim Duncan's such a huge part of this Spurs team on and off the court. As Coach Pop put it, he's a consummate pro. He takes great pride in fulfilling his responsibility to his teammates. He feels it very strongly. He sets the tone for the whole team. He's done it from the beginning, and people fall in line. Kevin, what a luxury.
A great player and great leader. Thanks, Doris. And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. And, you know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
At the elbow, it's Lillard.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Parker against Lillard. Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 11.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
And for Portland, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. We've got Matthews. Batum's out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a follow, and it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. San Antonio trailing here. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. He dishes it to Mills. Leonard against Matthews. Matthews with the steal. Pass to Lillard. Lillard left side. Back to Matthews. It's stolen. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most crucial time.
Unbelievable play, and this is why you relied on your defense down the stretch. You have to be able to make plays, and they did so right there.
Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Kicks it to Diaw. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. Diaw, the screen. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. They get it back.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. It just didn't work out that time.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Portland. Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Carter comes in for Patty Mills. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, he looked cool on both of them, didn't he? Clutch work at the line in a very tense moment of the game.
Lillard, the pass to Batum. Afralo dishes to Aldridge. The jump hook. Rebound, San Antonio.
Boy, he should have made that one. He had plenty of cushion between himself and the defender.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Right wing. Here's Duncan. It falls.
Watch out now. Duncan is caught fire.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 2. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Splitter is checked in for the Spurs. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
For the win, the shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off. But anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
The officials signal, yes, the basket will indeed count, and we have a new winner in this one.
Oh, man, what a difference this replay rule makes. I mean, in the end, it decides the game.